everyone, Luke here and welcome back to the channel. So for another project that I'm working on, I need to wind my own toroids. And these can be pretty tedious because you need to have a specific amount of turns and copper wire in a specific gauge. So let me show you the one that I've done already. Isn't that particularly beautiful? So there's 225 turns on this part and 25 turns on this part. And like I said, this can be pretty tedious, but there's a nice way that you can go about it to make sure that your copper wire is going to stay nice and straight and it's going to be easy to wind it and feed it through. Because if your copper wire starts to get tangled or if it starts to get crimped, that's it. When you start winding this can break and you've just ruined your whole work. And I can tell you this for a fact because I was working on this for about an hour. I got near to the end, I looked at it and all my copper wires had been snapped, which annoyed me a little bit, but it pushed me to find a better way of doing it. So let's take a look on how I think you're supposed to do it. There's a really easy way of determining how much copper wire you're going to need dependent on the amount of turns that you put on your iron core ring. And I'm going to show you this right now. So I've got a length of copper wire right here. I'm just going to feed it through. I'm going to wrap it around until I touch the other side of the wire. Now I know where this is. It's right here. I can now measure this point to this point and that equals 1 turn. So that length is 3.5 centimeters, and I know that I need to have 225 turns, so what we do is 3.5 times by 225. So that equals 787 centimeters of copper wire that I'm going to need, but I'm going to round this up to 8 meters. What we're going to do to make sure that this copper wire is really manageable is that we're going to wrap it around this piece of waste pipe right here. This just makes sure that the copper wire doesn't get crimped or crinkled and it keeps it in really nice condition. So let's do that now. And that is the first 4 meters. Right, so I've got my second length of 4 meter copper wire right here. What I'm going to do is just straighten it out a couple times to make sure that it's sitting nice and straight. And now we can actually start wrapping it. So I've got my iron powdered core ring right here. Just going to feed it through. And now we're here, straighten out the wire again. Make sure there's no creases or kinks. Come down, and here's a little tip that I figured out is if you put your foot onto the wire, you can actually get a bit of tension on the copper, which means that it's not going to crimp up. And then we just feed this through, and you have to feed it through the right way. And there we go, that's our first turn. So here is a close-up of what's happening. Just like that. So there's one thing that I should mention, and it probably is quite obvious, but this does get a lot easier when you do more turns, just because your wire starts to get shorter and shorter. And now we know that, let's get on with winding this thing up. And there you have it, here's 4 meters worth of copper wire wrapped around this iron powdered core ring. And I have to admit, it's starting to look really nice, but we still got to do the next 4 meters, and then we've got an extra 25 turns to do on top of that. So, let's get on with it. And there you have it, we've finished winding our toroids, and these are the exact same with exactly the same amount of wire, the same amount of turns, and it's going to be pretty awesome when we get these set up. So as long as you're nice and patient with this, you keep tension on the wire and just be gentle when you're wrapping these, you shouldn't have a problem doing this at all. If you guys are interested in what I'm going to do with these, I'm actually going to be building a mag amp, so make sure that you keep your eyes peeled for that next video. With that being said, that does bring me to the end of this video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them all. Anyway guys, I hope you have a great day and I'll see you later.